We are going to be glazing our leaf bowls today. As you can see, we glaze the top, not the bottom, but we also glaze the edges. So you will get to choose one glaze color to use for your leaf. We have a vivid orange, we have freckled brown, scarlet, maize, and green leaf. Now, the colors look a little different. You can see gray color for this freckled brown. They will change color once they go into the kiln for the glaze firing, and the glaze reacts with the heat. Now, when we glaze, it's very important to do 3 coats. 1 coat is just really rough and thin, and so is 2, but 3 makes it nice and shiny and smooth, and then it will come out to be the correct color. Now, I have these little cards to help you. So we have these glaze brushes. These brushes are pretty yucky, but if any bristles get stuck to your leaf, the good news is that it burns off in the kiln. So you can see these little glaze cards have 2 on the back and a 1 and a 3 on the front. So you flip them as you do each coat. And each coat is when you paint it once on the top and the edges. So from here, I'm going to demonstrate how to glaze. So I'm going to use the green leaf color, and you're going to glaze all of the top. And you can see I just do a nice neat job of getting all the brush strokes in, and you'll see how quickly the glaze is absorbed into the clay. The clay is very porous, so it dries very fast, which is nice because it does help to see what you've already glazed. So now I'm going around the edges, and the edges have a lot of curves and grooves. So you can see I load up my brush and I kind of go up and down with my brush. And that helps to get the glaze into all of those crevices. Make sure you turn your glaze or your leaf bowl all around so you can see all of those edges, because if you don't glaze it, glaze isn't going to magically just appear there. So anything that you don't want to be white needs to be glazed. So you see I turned my card over, so it now says 2 on it, and I'm on my second coat. And I'm just re-glazing or repainting over everything I've already painted. So inside the curve of the leaf, and then going all around the edges for a second time. Be very careful to not glaze the bottom. We don't want the bottom to stick to the shelf in the kiln. And you don't see the bottom anyway, so it'd be kind of a waste. So flipping the card over, because now I'm on coat 3. So that card just helps you remember, so you're not confused thinking, is this my second or my third coat? Am I on a 4th coat? We don't want to add too much glaze because, number 1, glaze is expensive and we don't want to waste it. But if you put it on too thick, sometimes the glaze can crack and fall off. If it falls off, well, then you don't have glaze on your leaf bowl. Your hands might just get a little messy where you're holding the leaf, and we will get some wipes for that. Close up your glaze cup. Keep your brush on your placemat, and then raise your hand and I will take your leaf bowl.